Every generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that comes after it. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Bahrain, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Bahrain to host first natural pearl auction on Tuesday. Bahrain to host major infectious diseases forum. Dhul Hijjah crescent sighted in Saudi Arabia. Eid al-Adha on Wednesday, June 28th. UAE and Qatar announced a restoration of diplomatic representation. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 2-hour-long event for Indian diaspora in United States on June 23rd. News in detail. His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister issued circular on Eid al-Adha holiday. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, today issued a circular regarding the Arafat and Eid al-Adha holidays. According to the circular, the Kingdom's ministries and public institutions will be closed on the day of Arafat and on Eid al-Adha, corresponding to 27th to 30th June respectively. As Friday is already an official holiday, Sunday 2nd July will be given in lieu, the circular added. Bahrain to host first natural pearl auction on Tuesday. The Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones has announced that the Kingdom of Bahrain is set to host a groundbreaking event, which is the inaugural international auction of natural pearls. This historic auction will take place at Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones headquarters, located at the prestigious Bahrain World Trade Center in Manama. This highly anticipated event will unfold on June 20th, showcasing the magnificence of natural pearls to a global audience. The event marks a significant milestone for Bahrain as it serves as a key destination for this auction. The auction, initiated by the Rappaport Group in the United States on June 7th, has already traversed various cities within and outside the United States. Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones has been instrumental in collecting, grading and certifying the pearls. Only natural pearls will be offered for sale, and all will be certified as natural by Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones. Smart Coders Initiative to hone 10,000 Bahrainis programming skills. The NASA Vocational Training Center and Think Smart Foundation for Development and Training held the first meeting of the Advisory Board of the Smart Coders Initiative, which aims to train 10,000 Bahrainis on programming over 5 years. The meeting, which was held at the NVTC headquarters in Jau, was attended by a group of technical policy makers and technology pioneers in government departments and private sector institutions in education, communications, industry, banking services and others. The advisory board stressed the importance of keeping pace with the global trend in teaching programming by including it in the educational curricula in Bahrain. The committee also discussed the initiative and plans of the Smart Coders Group to reach its goals and increase public awareness of programming and its importance in Bahrain and the world. Bahrain Hajj Medical Delegation heads to Saudi Arabia. Bahrain's Hajj medical mission has today headed to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to serve Bahrain's pilgrims. Head of the delegation, Dr. Ibrahim Obaid, said that the committee had completed all preparations to serve Bahrain pilgrims during the Hajj season. He urged all Hajj contractors to comply with the Saudi Hajj regulations, noting that the medical delegation would provide full health care to pilgrims around the clock. Dr. Obaid praised all competent authorities for their efforts to facilitate the committee's work, citing mainly the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Endowments, and the Bahrain Hajj delegation. Bahrain to host major infectious diseases forum. Bahrain is set to host a major medical conference on infectious diseases later this year. The Bahrain International Conference on Antimicrobial Resistance and Infectious Diseases, expected to bring together experts from the GCC, Arab region, the US and Europe, will be held under the patronage of Supreme Council for Health President, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa on September 21st and 22nd. Attorney General honored anti-human trafficking prosecution members. Attorney General Dr. Ali bin Fadi Al Bayanain stressed the pivotal role of the public prosecution in enforcing the national strategy to combat human trafficking and its contribution, along with the concerned agencies and authorities. In reducing this scourge, He noted the tasks undertaken by the anti-human trafficking prosecution to protect the victims and witnesses and guarantee their legal rights. Over the past 6 months, the prosecution has begun investigating 14 cases, of which 7 have been referred to the competent court. Dr. Al-Boyanain said he commended the effective role of the security and executive agencies, which contributed to bolstering Bahrain's success in retaining the Tier 1 status for the 6th consecutive year in the United States Department of State's 2023 Trafficking in Persons report, which is the highest annual international classification in this field. Now we will be back after a very short break. The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination. Welcome back. Dhul Hijjah crescent sighted in Saudi Arabia and Eid al-Adha on Wednesday, June 28th. The Supreme Court in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has announced that Monday will be the first day of Dhul al-Hijjah according to the al-Qura calendar corresponding to June 19th, 2023, as the crescent of the month of Dhul al-Hijjah was sighted yesterday. The Supreme Court decided that standing at Arafat shall be on Tuesday, the 9th day of Dhul al-Hijjah for this year, 1444 AH, corresponding to June 27th, 2023, and the Eid al-Adha will be on the following day, Wednesday. UAE and Qatar announced the restoration of diplomatic representation. UAE and Qatar announced the restoration of diplomatic representation between the two countries by receiving the work at the Emirati Embassy in Doha and at the Qatari Embassy in Abu Dhabi and its consulate in Dubai as of June 19. The two sides underlined that this step embodies the will of both leaderships to achieve the aspirations of both countries in the consolidation of the March Joint Arab Action, Emirates news agency reported. Magnitude 6.4 earthquake struck the Gulf of California. An earthquake of magnitude 6.4 struck the Gulf of California on Sunday, the European Mediterranean Seismological Center said. Mexico's Civil Defense Office confirmed that there were no immediate reports of damage in the areas where the earthquake was felt, but recommended boats in the nearby coastal population take precautions due to possible currents in ports, Reuters reported. The quake struck at a depth of 10 km, European Mediterranean Seismological Center said. Shortly after the quake occurred, the US Tsunami Warning System said there was no tsunami danger for the US West Coast, British Columbia or Alaska. Small variations in seawater levels may be detected in the region where the quake occurred, the Mexican Civil Defense Office later said via Twitter. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 2-hour-long event for Indian diaspora in United States on June 23rd. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting the US from June 21st to 24th at the invitation of the United States President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden. They will host Modi at a state dinner on June 22nd. The visit also includes an address to the joint session of the Congress on June 22nd. On June 23rd, Modi will address an invitation-only gathering of diaspora leaders from across the country at the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center in Washington, D.C. Modi's event with the Indian diaspora will focus on their role in India's growth story. Modi's event will be for 2 hours from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on June 23rd. Award-winning international singer Mary Belbin will perform for Modi and other guests at a diaspora reception hosted by the United States Indian Community Foundation at the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.